That is absolutely the moment you realize your gear is making you able to see things in the wild. That is too cool. That's entirely too cool, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You know what time it is. It's the time for the therapy of games. Dang, why are you running, dog?
So glad you're alive.
Yes.
We feared the worst.
Nay.
What happened here?
Fear not,
Boromir.
Boromir.
Completely off guard. During the night watch, they blindsided us.
The strange intruders?
No. The Morcons. See here? They're fallen bloodhounds. The biggest group of them is already moving back up north.
Why'd you stay here?
I am a warlord of the Berserkers.
Ah, warlord of the Berserkers.
Can't just leave the
world hard when you're a warlord of the Berserkers.
Trust in my leadership.
Right? Everything is so dramatic in video games. Why is the writing in... I'm not making fun of the writers. They are being told to write a thing. Why is the thing they are being made to write? Oh man, I love it. I love this game, by the way, despite the fact that the whole point of the show is to make fun of everything. I do actually adore Elex 2 so far, so we'll see how long that emotion remains the prevailing one. Cap says, hey, what's happening, Brian? Ain't nothing to it, Cap. What's up with you?
The world's heart is still intact.
I got new armor since our last show. Check it out.
Stars. The Morcons were only out to kill Berserkers and take our
The
horde.
Morcons, those vile
Heart is
whores.
unscathed. It continues to deliver mana to the earth.
I love how, like, his armor
Nature will soon
is
flourish
like
in
tires he
Arrakis.
took off of a car that he bolted onto a shirt. Like, the fact that this world is legit stuff you would see if there was an apocalypse. That's really thoughtful and cool. Cap goes on to say, hope your day is going great, brother. Yeah, man. My day's going fantastic. I hope yours is as well. I'll show you the stats on the laser pistol here in a second. It's I think it's a laser or a plasma. I gotta look that up. RPGs always love lasers and plasmas, so it's one of the two. We'll figure it out.
Can you heal me?
Of course. I can give you a few flasks. But we need the rest for our wounded.
Aye.
Ugh. You look like shit, Jax.
Ugh, I'm all right. Just got bitten by one of those damn creatures.
Shit. Better get that looked at.
Yeah, no doubt, Cap. He says upgrades, bro. Upgrade. Absolutely. Yeah, I think Cap is responding to the show's title tonight. He says, I feel like F fitting in and make your own circle and journey being original. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Of course. Thanks. Those large purple formers. Ever see them before?
Oh, when the outsiders arrived, they spread out down south. We saw a lot of their creatures when we were out hunting. Couldn't always deal with them, though. Had this whole battle of the factions to deal with.
Do you have a healer who can look at my bite? The infection?
Most are dead. But Kaya's
Kaya,
best mage of
our
all.
lady.
Show her your injuries.
Clem's in the house. What's up, homie? Clem says, just lurking today, just saying hi. That's what's up, Clem. Good to see your face, man. Since we hung out last, I've got a lot of cool stuff to show you that I did off camera. I went on some really dope, like I just went into the world exploring to see what I could find and ran into some craziness in terms of the people that are left in this world and did a couple of quests. It was fantastic. I really, just Piranha Bytes has the formula for video games that I love down, man. They really have it figured out. I wish more people would take after them. They even, believe it or not, I don't know if it's From Software's influence, but even the combat in this game has an added layer that the previous entries really have. I shouldn't say previous because the original Risen had a rhythm to the combat that once you mastered it, it was a lot of fun because you can get beat up pretty bad pretty early in the game before you start to level. But if you learn kind of the ballet of the combat system, once you learned it, you could pretty much fight anything, even if you were supremely underleveled. You know, and I wonder if that's some of the influence they've taken from games like Dark Souls that take that to an extreme. You know, kind of their calling card is taking that very style of gameplay to, you know, like a perfectionist's extreme. So,
Where's
yeah, man,
Vince?
this
Where's
game's
my
going
son?
pretty dang good.
His mother took him with her.
Kaya was here? With him?
Yes, and she followed the Morcons north. You know she'll never rest until she's defeated them all.
Yeah.
My head. Damn infection. The worst thing about this disease is the feeling like I'm losing control.
When you meet Kaya, be patient with her. She's taken the losses over the last few days quite hard. She fought the Morcons to the very end. Tried to prevent the worst.
Alright. Let's see. Clem says, I'm convinced FromSoft changed future game mechanics without a doubt. Yeah, man, it's interesting. I said actually on our first Elex 2 stream, kind of just tongue-in-cheek teasing, you know, making jokes about Elden Ring. But From Software is in a situation that as a development studio, I don't think I'd want to be in, where you make a very specific type of game for a very specific type of person, but it attracts a lot of other types of players, let's say people like me, to it, because it's so well done. But then, you know, if you want to sell millions of copies of something, it has to be appealing to millions of people. And at its very core, what From Software's games are really only going to be super attractive to the kind of perfectionist neurotic, right? Like the core of what the game is, which is the rote memorization through repetition, and to master, you know, basically to master figuring out a puzzle by losing at it. And so that's the core, and that's why when they deviate from that, the core fans get so frustrated. Like, you made it too easy, or you made it to this or to that, and it's like, yeah, now that I fully understand what that the game's battle system is a really complex QTE, moving away from that, which a lot of Elden Ring did, thank God, for me, I could see how that would be frustrating to people who love the series prior to that, though. So you're in this position where you could sell millions of copies of a game because you make something really excellent, but only a very small group of people are into what you do hardcore. And when you deviate from that, your hardest of hardcore fans are disappointed in what you're producing. So I wouldn't want to be in that. And in fact, I've been in that state as a creator where in my journeys making things on the internet, I've had like YouTube channels, for example, blow up for content that I'm not intending to blow up for, and then when I don't make any more of that, you know, it frustrates folks. You know, so it's a very interesting position to be in. So I don't know if they changed the end of the game. I think what it seems like to me is what we're calling the end of the game was the actual game, and everything else we did around it that was fun was the thing they tried to give people like us that hate their games to do until they could muster the courage to do the part of the game that sucks. And, you know, I don't think it's so much that they changed it on us. I think it's that the way you and I like to play games is not the From Software way. And we got away with not playing the From Software way for a lot of hours until you got to the levels where they forced you to do it. And then that's where, you know, you and I both got frustrated. Like, I went back and fought Plagiaslax, Ablamaslax, that stupid-ass dragon. That was actually the beginning of me getting frustrated with Elden Ring, which, by the way, I beat it. Stupid-ass dragon. That was one of the cheapest, most frustrating, I'm only losing because this dumbass dragon is cheating. You know, unless, again, yes, unless I want to get to the levels of get good perfectionism where I can do perfect dodge rolls at every turn. I'm not getting that. Your game is not fun enough to get good at that shit. So eat a dick if you're saying if that's what I have to be to enjoy your games, then I'm glad I'll never play another one. But like, yeah, when I went back to play Plagia Slacks and Blamma Slacks, it was like, dog, this is dumb. Like, this is exactly what I hate about this company's video games. Like, just you are dragging this boss fight out just to make it seem like it's hard when what it really is taking longer than it should, so that the dragon can pull off more moves that I have to react to. It's just like, I'm out. This game it's almost, I don't want to call it lazy design because it's not, but I just think it's a very cheaply synthetic way to make something and call it quote unquote difficult. Like, well, yeah, of course, playing a game where you know the secret that I don't know, of course it's going to be difficult for me. You know, it's like army training. Of course it's going to be difficult. But that's not difficult in a way that's enjoyable. Smith!
You've really got to watch your back around here. Caracas is a tough place. Trouble? Obviously. It takes its toll. We can always use more people. But, though we may be few, at least I have materials for weapons so we can fend off external attacks.
Cap says, "Are you able to change the look of this character?" No, he's a character that you're kind of stuck as. You can customize like his armor and stuff, but not the way he looks. Clem says, "But that's reality. You can never make everyone happy. If they try, it will be a disaster. I play games that they try to add too much and it wasn't fun at all." Yeah, but I guess the point I'm making is if From Software wants to be wealthy, they're going to have to adjust their games to be appeasing to more people than just their, vocal minority of nerds that just want the puzzles to be more and more obtuse and obscure, so they have to spend hours and hours and hours dissecting boss fights. You're basically reverse engineering a boss fight. That's what that game is. Doing it 1,000 times until you learn all of its moves and the parameters, and then once you have it memorized, the boss can't beat you, really, because you know everything to do. And so for the person who likes teasing that out little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit, like at a little faucet that's dripping, that's what that core audience loves. And there's no effing way you're going to get millions and millions of people behind that. Because, like, when I describe what Dark Souls is to people like my wife, they're like, "Oh my God, that sounds like fucking torture." I'm like, well, in a way it is. And its fans like being tortured. That's their favorite thing. It's like self-abuse. They're into it. And so what I mean is, if Elden Ring gives me the impression that From Software would like to make more money, and not just be really, really well loved, because the things that are most loved are often not the things that make the most money. If you don't believe me, just take a look at McDonald's. And I think they're trying to switch to, hey, we love being loved by a very small audience, but we'd also like to be, liked by a slightly bigger audience that can bring in more money, or loved by a slightly bigger audience that can bring in more money. And I think that's a tough place to be, because in order to make From Software a household name, their formula, I think, would have to change too much. And I don't want that to happen, by the way. I'm not advocating for that. I think that would be a bad thing. I think they're much better off staying niche. Otherwise, they're going to dilute their product in a way that's not going to be pleasing to the nerdiest of the nerds, and then not going to be pleasing enough to people like me who got all the way to the end of Elden Ring and just said, nah, this really isn't that fun to me, even though I've beat literally every boss in this game but the final one. And the final one is tedious and unfun enough for me to say, hey, that was fun. I enjoyed everything I did up to this point. I don't need to beat this game to be a man. I got other things I could do with my time, So that's they would have to change way too much to make a person like me. And I am by no means a market. If I really, really, really like your games, it's probably a sign that it's not selling very well. But to get other people in on that, I just think they'd have to change too much. And hopefully they won't. I hope they stick to their guns, man.
Can you improve my weapon? I don't have time for new orders right now. But I've got a little forge, and you're welcome to use it if you want. If you don't know how it works, I might be able to teach you something, but I won't do it for free. So you should have a little experience and a couple of shards in your pocket. If you're looking to buy something, I've got a few things lying around, but I need most of what I've got for the boys.
Clem says, yeah, I'm at the point. The fun is gone. Yeah, that's what sucked about the end of Elden Ring, was it just slowly sucked the fun out of the game for all the people who didn't want to do Dance Dance, you know, DDR dance move on screen QTE memorization. It was really a shame. I was like, is there another way to make this game hard? Like The Witcher 3 on hard, I played Witcher 3 on brutal or whatever the hardest difficulty is. I never played Witcher 3 on an easier difficulty than the hardest one. And I remember thinking, this isn't, like, I remember taking on like level 20 Cyclopses at level 5 and handling that shit. And it wasn't easy. You had to be good. You had to quote unquote get good, but not in the way that you have to with Elden Ring games where you have to keep failing and then sitting in a load screen until it loads and then running into the arena again and waiting for the load to happen, and then like all the button switching and weapon switching, like it's just fucking tedious. You know, in Witcher 3 I just remember being hard without any of that tedium. It was just, this guy's gonna beat your ass. Good luck. You know? And that's where just it's as like as soon as you got to Farum Azula, it was just like the fun is slowly being sucked out of this game for me. And I don't know, but what I noticed was the further I got in the game, the more it was reminiscent of older like Dark Souls games, which is where I think the fans were probably really happy with Farum Azula and the Halig tree and stuff. They probably loved that. I was like, dude, get me up out of here. I don't need to do a chess match with a run-of-the-mill enemy just to go get another shard for a sword or whatever the thing is, dude. It's too much of a time investment. Clem says, you know what? Why not make a AI difficulty based on quote-unquote Souls fan and a quote-unquote new fan like Doom? You know, honestly, I'm not convinced that they don't. Like, so I've watched some of these YouTube videos because I'm a super high level, and I can't prove this, and everything I've read on the internet says what I'm about to say is wrong, except for what I'm seeing when I play the game. I'm a super high level in Elden Ring, like into the 200s, right? And that's not super high in the grand scheme, but that is higher than most people playing the game. Well into the 200s. Most of the people I see beating the game are somewhere between like 130 and 150. And I'll tell you, the horse shit that I have seen some of these other players be able to pull off in the final boss fight, and he doesn't even move or bother them. I'm like, are y'all sure? Like, because people say the game doesn't scale to difficulty with your level. I'm like, but bullshit. Like, yeah, they don't get more health, but this dude came out swinging when I got into the ring, and I'm watching other players at a lower level play, and he's giving them a second. Where he's letting them warm up and shit. Like, he didn't let me, like, they pulled the mimic tier, they switched weapons, they switched, what are those things called, talismans? They had time to do all that in the fight before the final boss even really did anything to him. And I'm like, that's never happened to me, not once. He comes in the ring throwing them damn lightning bolts at me. And I'm like, maybe the game does scale a bit in terms of the AI behavior to your level, not necessarily the amount of health and stuff they have. Because, yeah, like I would have boss fights where they're like, yeah, just switch this out. I'm like, when do you have time to switch that out? As soon as I come into the ring, homeboy is swinging. So, I don't know. I can't prove that. Everything on the internet says, nope, that's not true. I'm like, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. My version of this boss fight was 100 times harder than the shit I just watched you do. So,
Could you teach me something? What do you want to know?
yes, exactly, Clem. That's what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting that's possible. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I think it's possible. Gab says, definitely had a scaling like fights in my playthroughs, because beating it at a lower level second go through bosses was way more lenient. Yeah, yeah. So that's true, because in New Game Plus, allegedly everything gets harder, but I think that's just more health and more defense or whatever. Yeah, but it's sad, man. I thought Elden Ring could have pulled it off there at the end, and I think in order to make their super fans happy, I just don't think they were capable of making a game that I was going to really like in the end. And it's sad, too, because I have probably 100 hours on the internet talking about how this game is probably going to be my favorite game of all time, and now I'm sitting here telling y'all, I still think it's a fantastic game that everybody should play, but just your mileage may vary. If you don't like solving DDR puzzles, you're probably going to get frustrated before the game's over. You know, and I own that. I have no disappointments, no regrets. It was money well spent. Learned a lot. No complaints. I hope their next game sells 10 million, 20 million. Get in there. All right.
I want to buy some stuff. Of course.
Terry, what up, G? Oh, wow. The toilet paper is actually one of the valuables this time around. That's cool. All right. Made a little extra cheese this time around. What else you got for me, Jack? A hatchet. Y'all's weapons are trash, bro. I got better stuff than y'all. Oh, I don't want to take off my sunglasses. They're helping me see the stuff in the wild. But I wouldn't mind a berserker hood. That actually sounds cool. Simple rebel pants. Alright. Let's use the forge here. Use the forge, Luke. Let go, Luke. Trust me. Terry says, been busy. Had a good day, though. Cool, man. Well, not too long ago, B, people were fighting in Walmart over toilet paper. Yeah, I reckon so, man. I reckon so. It's unfortunate. These Walmartians. Alright, so what does this use? Like money or skill, or what am I doing here? Oh, so I have to have 3 lead pipes plus the money to do the do. Oh no, you don't need any money, just 3 lead pipes, and then it turns it into a gangster pipe. Wow, right? So now I got a gangster pipe and 1 bad pipe. No, that's an enhanced pipe, G. Watch out now. That's too cool. Anything you have 3 of. God, this is just like Two Worlds. They did it. Finally. Somebody copied Two Worlds and made it even better. Hallelujah. How about that? 1 more of these, I can Two Worlds that blade too. Alright, speaking of, let's make sure that the weapon that we have on the quick slot is the enhanced pipe, not that. Actually, wait a minute, wait. Don't I have enough juice to use at least one of these blades out here? Gotta get my strumph up. My strumph ain't good enough, baby. I gotta get some strumph. That's alright. We'll level up soon and then get some strumph. Where's the enhanced lead pipe? That's the one we're looking for, Chachki. Didn't I have an enhanced lead pipe in the inventory here? Am I crazy out of my brain mind, or did I not see an enhanced? Oh no, I think the enhanced pipe was the next upgrade if I'd had Gangster Magic Miracle Festival. Let's go ahead and sign the quick slot. There you go. And then I do this move. Blap. We ready now. Shit. Partying. This game's too cool, man. Terry says, I find it funny how so many Western RPGs have protagonists with buzz cuts. Yeah, I've never quite understood. Is this kind of the standard Euro dude's haircut? The Caesar? Is that what y'all are running around in? I think it's honestly because hair physics and graphics are expensive to make look good, so they're just like, screw it, make their... Because some of the hairstyles in this game are hilarious. Like the blonde guys. This dude's hair is okay. He's like, why couldn't I get one of those, man? It's like a halfway to Jean-Luc Picard, baby. Let me get one of those. That was the most country way ever to say Jean-Luc Picard. There's one Jean-Luc Picard, man. Dadgummit. Warrior. Is this Tybald? Yeah, no. That dude be talking. Got time to listen to him. You get to rapping, it's over. Hail, warrior. Alright, looks like, according to my sunglasses, I have everything. Let's get this next cutscene kicked off. Lisa, long time. What's up, lady? Ooh, nice stuff over here, isn't it? Yes, indeedy do it is. Oh, yeah, Jesus. This is one of the few games that puts weapons and stuff behind a level wall where it's actually fun. Where you're like, you're looking for, like, when I get that next level up, I'm going to use that gun. Like, it's the one game where it's not completely annoying. I mean, I still would rather not have it, but at least in this game it makes it somewhat enjoyable. Oh, what up, bird? You know what time it is, bird. Don't run now. The bird. Oh, sorry about that, bird. Had to kill you for the show. Lisa says, hey, how's it? It's how. Hey, Coach JT, what's up, homie?
I want to see Kaya.
Let him through.
Hi.
Finally, the mysterious stranger honors us with his presence.
Sorry, I got held up.
Oh, well, how can I complain when faced with such a valid reason?
All right, I get it. You're angry, but I've spent a few days out cold in some ruins.
Is that so? And how did that happen?
Maybe you haven't realized, but we have a new enemy.
Yeah, I noticed. As if I
Yeah,
didn't
we're
have
glad
enough
too, Coach. Good to
problems.
see you.
As you can see, my hands are pretty much full. What? What did you say?
I said something?
Yes. Are you alright?
No, something's wrong. I need your help.
You look exhausted. What happened?
One of those creatures, one of the invaders, it bit me. The old man says I'm infected, but he didn't know what with.
Well, I can probably mix you something once I'm back home in Tavar. But we're in the middle of a battle with the Morcons. So I'm afraid you'll just have to hang in there for the moment.
I don't recognize you anymore. You're obsessed with the fight against the Morcons.
Did you see what they did at the World Heart? It was a massacre. They practically wiped out all our warriors. We have to strike back before they can reach the grotto. Once they disappear inside, we'll be dealing with more than just their bloodhounds. They'll unleash their destroyers, and who knows what else on us.
I'll take care of your Morcon
In
problem.
my other playthrough, I was
And
already hanging
how
out with the
are you gonna do
Morcons,
that?
chilling.
You're sick.
I'm going to
Actually,
need
we
your
did it in
help
this one
against
too.
these
We went to their
invaders.
base.
It's pointless for you to waste your energy on trivial skirmishes. A couple of Morcon bloodhounds won't be able to stop me.
Very well. I'll gather my men and prepare for a retreat. But be careful. Those animals will do anything to get their hands on Alexit.
We need to talk about this new enemy. We're gonna have a lot to deal with.
I know. That's one reason I'm out here. Because of that and all the other threats to our lands. I always expected something like this, just not this soon. Could it be the aware that the hybrid spoke of?
It's more than that. I think he might have even called them here somehow. One of the last things the hybrid did was to fire a signal into the sky. It caused a strange celestial phenomenon no one's been able to explain.
That isn't a comforting thought. People need to prepare for what's coming. But damn it, I just don't have the time right now. I can't leave until I solve this situation with the Morcons.
You're going to take our son on one of your expeditions?
He's better off staying with us right now. There have been far too many attacks on the fort lately. He's not safe there anymore.
Oh yeah, much safer out here.
I don't need a lecture from you. Mister, I like to disappear into my hut when things get difficult.
Actually, the hut is gone. Buried under one of those flying fortresses.
I'm happy to hear it. I never understood why you chose to hide in there instead of living with us.
I didn't want to burden you with my problems. I respected you too much for that.
Don't make me laugh. You felt wounded because the faction leaders wouldn't listen to your warnings of the potential dangers. And instead of accepting that failure and moving on, you curled up into a ball and wasted years of your life. You were a great man once, Jax. Think of all you did. Fighting your own people, storming the Ice Palace, defeating the hybrid.
I can't believe they still use that crappy CGI scene in the new game. The budget is low. Oh man, the budget. Gee, they had pimps lending money to this game, bro. Let me throw in $5, help y'all get across the finish line. Sweet Lord. These cutscenes. I love these games, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to make fun of everything.
Not everyone remembers it that way.
I was there.
Arlie.
And that is exactly what happened. No matter what people remember, or choose to remember.
Well, those potential dangers, as you call them, are right in front of us now. We both saw this coming. Now it's up to us to fight for everyone's survival.
I know, just as it ever was. People are too preoccupied with their own lives to worry about the future of humanity. But that doesn't mean you should ignore your own life. If only you had been a real father to Dex, none of this would have happened. Do you think I should have left him on the battlefield at the World Heart then?
No, of course not.
Anyway, Asker will take good care of him. He would never leave him behind. Unlike you.
Where's Dex now?
He's nearby. Asker is teaching him a lesson in patience. You would think he would have learned that from us.
Oh, very funny.
What? Don't you think I know I could have done better too? That this wasteland is no place for him? If you have any better suggestions, let me know. But don't look at me like that. Don't you dare judge me.
Nobody judging you, girl. Shit. We the coldest pimps who ever lived.
Dex needs to be somewhere safe.
Really? Then why don't you do something about it?
Gladly.
It's about time you took care of your own son. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I've been speaking
Nobody
to this
knows
old
what they're
man,
doing. What are you
Adam.
talking about?
He's been treating my wounds. He said the Bastion in the north should expand, become a major power. Sounds like that would be a safe place.
What are you talking about? Adam? An old man? For goodness sakes, Jax, what have they done to you? Are your senses so impaired that you can't see what's in front of you?
What's that supposed to mean?
There is only one old man in the Bastion who fits your description. And that is Dawkins. Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins.
Word.
I was talking to Dawkins?
Yes, you big dummy. How do you not know? He has the same
How
face
dare
model
you,
as you.
Jax, for you not to recognize him. This is the man who set the Albs against the free people.
Yeah,
Who
ho.
plunged Magellan into years of war, all for the hybrid.
All for the
A
hype.
miserable bastard who, let's not
All
forget, was inside a
thanks
mechanical
to the
pod
hype.
until recently. Of course, he's but a shadow of what he was.
It almost sounds like you would have forgiven all his crimes against humanity.
The killing machine from back then has been destroyed. The shattered husk that survived barely has the strength to tell you what he knows. Dawkins is just an
Oh,
old
he knows
man.
more than he's leading
Without
on,
his
boy.
machine,
You
I
better
don't think
believe
there's
that.
anything to worry about, to be honest.
He knows that funky alien language I was rapping
That
too.
explains a few things. I should pay him another visit.
Yeah, why don't you do that? After all, he only stole a whole year of your life.
Dang,
Wow.
she just storms off after saying all that.
Handle on it. That thing is going to happen to me. Weird.
Yes,
Look after Dex, do you hear me?
these sunglasses are
He'll
the
kill you if
best.
anything happens to him.
Dang, girl. She said, I'll kill you if anything happens to him. I like this lady. It's probably why I married her. Spray cheese, baby. Got to have you. Dose of spray cheese. Always gotta have spray cheese. Can't wait to get to the desk that lets you upgrade the jetpack, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. Oh, this one's already open. I didn't have to crack the lock. Or yeah, axe or sword. I guess this means the stuff I'm carrying, the pipe I'm carrying, is better than that sword. Is that what I'm to believe? Video games, you put this stuff on the wall and you never let us have it. Never let us take it. Why? Like, what, why put it there if we can't use it, ho? That's hoe moves. It's the movement of a hoe. Toilet paper, plate, dark Elex, some kind of bow and arrow, a damaged great bow. Go fix that over at Smithy's crib, man. How do we get in there? Goods. My glasses tell me there's something in there. They go. My glasses came through again. Oh, man. I love these glasses. And I love that they put these glasses back in the game after part 2. For part 2. Just like they did in part 1. All right, let's cook the mushrooms, booyaka, and the raw poultry. Now it ain't raw, no. What's up, brother? Staying strong out here? Finley!
Aren't you kind of young for a warrior?
Hey, I may be green, but I'm a quick learner. And there ain't no finer teacher
I'm
than
telling
I.
you, this is the red guard that
And are you
runs
with
the
me?
arena in Elder
I've
Scrolls
learned
Oblivion.
a lot, and that's thanks to her.
Love that dude.
It's such an honor to serve beside her.
I want to do a podcast where he and I just talk so we can hear his voice.
She's an incredible woman, don't you think?
Yeah. Stay away from my woman. You're going to get this pipe, son. Not the enjoyable kind of pipe either. This one. One made of metal, son. All right, now
Starting to doubt your character.
do I officially now have enough to quick item that? I have one more than the minimum. There we go.
You're pushing your luck.
Straight back.
Is everything okay?
And then Morcons overran us. I thought we were screwed.
You survived.
Yeah, by the skin of my sack. I gotta be more
what?
careful in the future. Gaia ordered us to drink less, stay sharp. 1 second of carelessness, boom, dead.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Slow down on that drinking. Slow it down a bit.
Now push your luck.
Billy Idol is in Caracas and is performing live from the amphitheater. I hope to see.
All right, let's see. Bigger modifier, maximum.
Stop that.
Here's a little taster to whet your appetite. This is Herbert from the Order.
What up, Siddiq?
What's your job?
Pimpin'.
Gaia's bodyguard. Good job. Bad pay.
I see. Neat summary.
Don't get yourself too worried.
Go away. Busy.
Man, Kaya surrounded herself with some dummies, man. These cats don't even speak English. Uh-oh. Who drew that? Are these drawings that, like, the developers' kids brought into the studio? That'd be awesome. If that's what that is. Your controller batteries. I just replaced these controller batteries. Controller batteries are whores.
Herbert.
Luckily for me, I have controller batteries within reach. Because I come prepared for such things. Just one day, I used to be a professional. Worry not. Fair stream. We will be back in action soon. Throw the old batteries into the trash receptacle. And continue moving.
For all those who are of clear mind and pure in heart, protect yourselves and your loved ones. Gather the ammunition still
Alright,
lying
let's
around
double
out
check
there.
the
Stockpile and maintain weapons.
upper deck one more again. Make sure we didn't leave anything behind. And we can get to adventuring.
Watch over the boy, will you?
Map. All right, looks like we're going to Dex, baby. Actually, that is not the quest I want to be doing. Let's keep that out. The Billy Idol concert. Dude, there's a Billy Idol concert getting ready to go down. I gotta go see that. Baby, how do we get to the Billy Idol concert? Of course, that's what we're doing next. This Billy Idol concert, how far is that? Ain't far. Let's get to the Billy Idol. Billy Joel. Billy Idol, here we come to the river. Harley says, y'all have a good weekend so far. Heck yeah, baby. Peter Cole in the house. We got Harley's here. Tristan's in the house. Peter Cole came back around. Lisa came back to hang out with us after saying that we sucked for so long, and that's why she wasn't here. And then who else? Got everybody in here today, boy. It's too much fun. Oh, young Raptor you trying to get strong, young Raptor? Young Raptor, you trying to get strong on a brother? Come on, young Raptor. I learned that from Dark Souls or Elden Ring, one of them. What's it called? I don't know. Yeah, young Raptor, you don't want to see me. After I done got good at Elden Ring, you ain't going to be able to see me, dog. Brought my Elden Ring skills to this game. And now I'm too much. I keep hearing these things and have yet to actually see one. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, they're like drone. All right. Finally. Oh, bird time. Wait a minute. I want to try my new Joan. Let's try out the new Joan. Birdie. Woo. Come on, bird. It's time. Pick a time for some action, bird. Gotta get to the Billy Idol concert, bird. Slowing us down, baby. You and the Young Raptor. The Young Raptors sounds like a music group. Let's start a band, y'all. That'll be the BCM music group. We'll be called the Young Raptors. I'll be the conga player, so I can go back to my roots as a musician. I can stop being the vocalist and go back to my original position as a percussionist. Pardon me. Still getting over the remnants of that cold, man. Really, did a good job of fighting that cold off for the most part. Proud of myself. Whoa, what was that? Got that healing herb, baby. Kind of axe is that? Son. What's up? Yeah, that's like the fourth elite weapon I've found in this game, dog. Oh, and by the way, when you figure out who's running the show in for the Outlaws, you're gonna be pleased. I did that off camera. Unfortunately, I wish I was streaming the part where I linked back up with the Outlaws, so you can now see who's in charge of the Outlaws, which is complete comedy. It's exactly how I would have written it if I had been in charge of this game. Like, yes, genius, well done. Ooh, baby, easy. We're trying to get to that Billy Idol concert, baby. Slow down. Trying to pick some herbs on the way so we can have a good time. These sunglasses are the truth, son. You can see everything. And my exploring self, oh, I'm going to have the time of my life. Mana deposits or mana, if you prefer. Or is this Dark Elix? I know not which. And Susie Screw had a partner named Sasha. Thumper. I remember the number like the summer. Ow! Oh, weak blood claw. Come on, baby. Get your ass up. You gotta be stronger than that, weak bear club, or whatever your name was. I forgot. The Inner Artist Club says, yesterday was a full day of migraines and rest. Today the sunshine and I'm joyful. Oh man, I'm sorry about yesterday, but I'm glad today is better. I wasn't feeling too well yesterday either. That's why I ended up not streaming. I was having a rough go yesterday, but we're all good today. It worked itself out. Because originally I was going to stream yesterday, but I ended up just playing off camera because I wasn't feeling well. And it was like, it'll take probably more energy than I would like to be in a place where I could make myself entertaining for you wonderful folks. Hey, Nick, what's up, brother? Ah, the thing I was looking for anyway. Ooh, yeah, that's awesome. Let's get it. I'm glad I didn't buy one. Let's see if this works. Nope, not gonna work. So it's either the sunglasses or the cowl. I was hoping I'd be able to, I can wear a hood and sunglasses. Just thought maybe I'd throw both on there, but it's a little too much for this game. Oh, I don't look as awesome as I thought I would anyway. Back to the sunglasses. So I got my energy cells. Okay, so my blaster was a laser blaster, to confirm, not a plasma blaster. I remember earlier I said I was going to confirm that for you guys. So confirmed. My current blaster is laser, not plasma. We get plasma probably later in the game. And I want the explosive shells, man. That's what makes this game blessed. Alright, let's equip that one. Oh, this is an item, not an equipable thing. No sweat, but at least I have more stamina now. The annoying critter. Keep them stun locked, baby. Keep them annoying critters good and stun locked. There should be 4 more of them running around here somewhere that need some killing. I'm all too happy to provide said killing. Yes, I got another watch. I was hoping that wasn't the only one in the wild.
just can't do that yet. No, just can't do that yet.
Your skills up, dog. Your skills is waning. Nick says, I just bought Elden Ring today. Not sure if I should wait to play it for my birthday on Thursday, which I want to do a stream for that as well, or just start playing it. Well, I definitely recommend playing it at least once before your stream, because get used to the game before you need. Well, you know what? If you're a big fan of like From Software games, maybe you don't need to worry about that. But cool, man, and happy early birthday, brother. Happy to celebrate with you. She said, I wear my sunglasses at night. I would have finished the lyric, but it's a stalker song. Oh, God. If I had my voice back, I would sing the rest of it for you. But if I tried to do it now, my voice is just going to crack. So we got a couple more days before Bryant can go back to singing, Bryant. No, whore, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Stay calm. You're the only one yelling. You stay calm. Alright, getting all these raw materials, boy. We're gonna craft something wonderful when it comes time for crafting, baby. It's whew. Craft-a-luya. And we're gonna make some cheese on the side. Alright, where's the rest of the annoying critters that need killing? Only killed one. Supposed to be 5 of you hoes. Where you at? 5 annoying critters. Show yourselves, critters. Alright. Well, if the critters ain't here, let's keep pushing to the Billy Idol concert. Yeah, I agree 100% with that, Nick. That is one of the things I have praised and will continuously praise From Software games for, is thank you for not making us sit through ungodly long and boring cutscenes where uninteresting people are talking nonstop. That it's the story. Like, if you, it's like I want to tell you to look up a guide so you don't miss it, but at the same time I don't want to spoil things. Like, do Melania's whole side quest. Do everything about it. For me, that was the best part of the game, was the Melania stuff, and she is easily the best boss fight in the game. It was weird because she's the one everybody complained about. She was the most fun boss to me. And they were like, this is the hardest boss ever. I'm like, this isn't hard. This is actually one of the easier bosses to fight in terms of the way From Software games work, where I don't have to fight her 700 times to figure out her stupid ass tells. Her tells are easy. You know? Like, I don't want the learning to be hard. I want the execution to be hard. That's what I hate about those games. But the Melania stuff, man, the lore, when you find out the characters related to Melania and who they actually are and what's actually going on. Like, I didn't do it on stream because I finished killing Melania on stream and then we turned it off, but I kept playing to finish some quests and get some achievements. And I finished her storyline and the quest associated with it, dude. I teared up. It was so good. It was like Elden Ring tells such a fantastic story without having to say almost anything. And I cannot praise From Software enough for that. I can't. It's just really, really well done. You know, I come on the show and I make fun of it because at the end of the day, what the games are in terms of the action, I don't like it, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's bad, dude. That game is a masterpiece. So I hope you enjoy it, man. I hope you have a better time with it than I did in the end. Although I had a really good time with it for the time I was having a good time. So something positive to be said about that thing. Hell, if I can get all the way to the end of a From Software game, that has to say something about the game. Not being a complete tedious mess, which it's not until the end. We in here rubbing, ain't we? I got some thick rubber soup. Rubber soup? Oh, that's what y'all eating? Times got so bad you gotta drink rubber soup. Hang in there, y'all. Get y'all some groceries next time I come around. How about that? It'd be alright if I bring you some groceries, Boulder?
Good to see so many people joining the cause. Everyone says this whole thing would fall apart without you.
You'd get by.
Yeah, maybe. But it's sure gonna be easier with you. Anyway, welcome to the Bastion.
Tristan says, happy birthday, Nick. Yes, shouts out again to brother Nick. And special shouts out to Lisa and Coach JT, our two members of the channel are here today, gang. You're amongst royalty. You could be amongst royalty too if you just hit the join button and hang out with us. Right here on the old YouTubes. I think members get perks and all that jazzy stuff. Oh, man. Where is the button? Stand by, gang. Trying to fix something here. So how is everybody? We'll take a quick, not really a break from the stream because I'm still sitting here talking to you guys while I'm trying to look something up. But how's everybody's weekend going so far? We'll take a quick game break just to chat with everybody. You know, Bill and Ted's 3 is better than you've probably heard. I'd give it a watch. It's not the greatest movie of all time, but I enjoyed it. As since Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I think, is my 5th favorite movie of all time. All right, so let's go to... Why is that? Okay. No problem. Clem says, been alright, can't complain. Still alive. Yeah, that we are, brother. Coach JT says, thank you, sir. No, thank you guys. Thanks for being members here. And I don't know if it I think I didn't set up today's stream to allow people to join today. YouTube's a little bit weird when it comes to some of this stuff. So if I don't have that set up, we'll get it right for the next time. Actually, you know what? I'm on the wrong page to judge that. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it wrong. Do this real quick. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, no, I don't have it set up right, but that's okay. Not a big deal. For people who would like to become members of our show, we'll set up a way for you to do that another time. I think you can actually just go to our channel and hit the join button if you are adamant about supporting us in our ventures to make fun of everything on the planet and bring some joy to these wonderful people on Earth who are making life better for others, man. It's what we does here. I see you up there, pots and pans. You thought you was gonna get away from me? Not these sunglasses, baby. You ain't gonna get away with some spray cheese, Jack. I'm gonna find the spray cheese. All right, let's get to Billy Joel. I mean, Billy Idol. Billy somebody. Shit. Wait, is this a whole different brother? This a whole different brother. What's up, dog?
Watch your step around here. You'll scare off all the game.
Your mama's a gang.
So, you supply food for the Bastion?
That's right. And I've got my eye on you. And I'm gonna get back to work now, okay?
See, Tristan says, weekend is going good, got some things done around the house. I saw you bought Lego Star Wars for your kids too, and we're making them clean rooms to play it. That's great, man. Incentive-based discipline. I'll buy that. Lim says, B, you said you picked up Tiny Tina's Wonderland or Borderland or whatever it's called. Is it better than Borderlands 3? Is it the same? Blah, blah, blah. So I bought Borderlands 3, the special edition. I never took it out of the plastic. I have never played it. And then I have not played Tiny Tina's thing yet. I was waiting to finish up Elden Ring, and then I wanted to get through a series of streams with you guys to finish our conversations with Elden Ring, and then we'll probably get to Tiny Tina next week. So you'll be seeing Tiny Tina here on the show. As early as hell. Depends on what I have going on tonight. I think I have to get up early to go pick up my wife from her birthday extravaganza, so I won't be up too terribly late tonight. But maybe we can get some time in with it esta noche. But if not, probably some point during the week we'll play it so you can see some footage of it and see if you like it. Yeah, Clem, I've seen some developers are experimenting with basically just having browser-based versions of their games that you can try to see if you want to buy them. I wonder if that will catch on, because that would be great if it did. The hell? I have never seen that before. What are you talking about? Oh, because I usually turn this off. Wow. I've never seen that message before. It's crazy. But yeah, Clem, I wouldn't be shocked if we start to see more of that, where they just have a browser-based version of the game that you can try out. Like, go to www.tinytina.com and you can just play it right there. You know, the demo, obviously, it's going to be a stripped-down version of the real game. But I wonder if that would catch on. I'd love it. Because, yeah, like you, there's so many games like Elden Ring, it wouldn't have worked because you really have to put in some serious time with that game. But with a lot of games, I could save myself the trouble. If I could just play it for 10 minutes, I could realize, oh, yeah. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 4. If I could have just played that for 5 minutes, I would have realized, oh, this is just grown-ups playing hide and seek because they're really, really, really effing bored. Battle Royale sucks. Like, 5 minutes with that, and I could have saved $100. The enhanced lead pipe is mine, whore. And you can't have it. Mine. Oh, the sunglasses. Oh, garlic bread. That's Clem's favorite. They got the garlic bread in here, Clem. Trying to get to that Billy Idol concert, dog. Billy Idol concert. So where were the other annoying beasts? Are they spread out across the world, or where's the other annoying beasts at? So I can do some killing. The killing that they need me to do. Oh, the soundtrack. A couple of upgrades. Immediate upgrades you're going to notice to Elex if you played the first one and care about things like that. The soundtrack, which was already great, is even better. Like there's different soundtracks for different areas in the game, And there's one, I don't know if we'll get to it today, but it's so serene. We're definitely going to do some focus meditation and sleep sounds videos in that town because it's just so peaceful and serene. So like the soundtrack was already great. They've upgraded it quite a bit, and then you've got the visuals obviously are upgraded. They're not on par with a typical AAA title's graphics, but I mean it's a giant open world that looks good. The art style's good. You know, it's just some of the details are going to be a little bit lower budget because they don't have the budgets that bigger companies get, but they're still dope. All right, so that's where we started. Killed the beasts, and then we ran around up here. I don't see any more beasts, though. Oh, maybe the beasts are up here at the church. Hey, little old rabbit critter. What come after? Oh, no.
Hey, you.
My bad.
Asshole. What are you doing rifling through my stuff?
We was chilling, baby.
You live here?
I didn't see the
Do
sign.
I live here? What do you think? No, I just keep all my stuff here just for show. So some idiot passing by can take what he likes. Of course I live here, and you better get the hell out. So scram! Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, I do. I actually came in here because I need to rap with you, brother. My bad. I didn't see the steel sign. I wouldn't have taken it otherwise.
Can't you see
Yeah, well then. Since you're so busy, ho. Got issues with me. Appreciate the way you spoke to me, dog. So. Woo, simple sword. Plasma cells, those will come in handy once I get me a plasma rifler. Alright, Gardock. Guess we'll see you later, homie. I'm not gonna take all your shizzle. I was taking that treasure chest after you got smart. Appreciate your tone. Get your inside voice on. I'll put your ass outside. Billy Joel. Alright, let's check the Bastion real quick before we go to the Billy. Then we're gonna finally get to the Billy Idol concert, hopefully. Hopefully. Got a Frost Thorn. It's always good. Or maybe some of those beasts that we were supposed to be killing are in here then. Hey! Yeah, no doubt, Clem. I agree.
Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
I don't want to talk about the past, but I just don't understand what you're doing. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work. The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
Terry says, gotta take off, BC. Hey, thanks for coming, Terry. You've been missed around here, man. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, The logical part of the machine was destroyed. And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back. Eventually, I managed to open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's destructive thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight. And the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
I guess you're right. We might as well work together.
Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue Elex. That's why I've taken to calling it Dark Elex. The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue Elex and this new purple stuff have a few things in common. They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid. And then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward. Try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
Take it easy, Lisa.
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
All right, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark Elex into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible, and a substantial military force.
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history. I see the infection is affecting your speech.
Huh? What are you talking about?
And your memory, too. Interesting. I believe you wanted to say something?
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark Elex is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark Elex works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
Okay. Let's say I start looking for an ally to join your sixth power.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the Bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember, so the only solution is a new central power. One that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders, they'll join us. It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero, be their leader, their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history. And it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid. About what you did in the war against the Alps. You might be an outsider to them now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it, just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
Improvements for the Bastion? What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
About the military forces of the other factions. Patriarch Victor seems to be the actual head of the Morcons. He's a volatile one We'll have to watch out for him.
Good to know. But if we're being honest, that probably applies to all Morcons.
Kaya, the powerful berserker mage, is gathering her troops in the borderlands of Tavar, ready to protect the land from potential dangers.
The berserkers were never particularly adept at foreign policy. Okay. However, we still can't say which faction would be most effective as an ally. We need to get more information about the other factions.
Time to check our progress.
All right, what do we still need to do?
Well, the bastion still isn't fortified well enough. First of all, we need to eliminate the beasts in the surrounding areas. I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. We still need more information on the other factions. I can either join one of the major factions, or speak to enough important figures to get an idea of their military strength. My son is still out there somewhere. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done. And remember, the sooner you join a faction...
Yeah, I know. Things will be harder without the kind of training and equipment I can get from them.
That's right.
Alrighty then. Let's see what we got here. Hey, Suba's in the house. What up, Doc? Tristan says, B, I didn't get a text for the next book in the 52 book challenge yesterday. Still reading 12 Rules for Life, but wanted to mention it. Yeah, I believe there's an issue with the system. So as soon as that gets resolved, I think that'll get fixed. Hopefully. I'll keep an eye on it. But if you guys think about it, mention it on Discord, or I will the next time I'm there. Just let everybody know if you didn't get a text. Hopefully it'll be going out soon. And good on you guys for keeping up with it this long. You guys have been killing, man.
Just don't make me wait too long. The future of the world is at stake.
Don't make you wait too long, huh? So if I just stand here, like, if I just let the character stand here for the next 60 hours, does the world come to ruin? I need to crack a medium lock. Ooh, lab bench. Yes, I can make these now. Thank you, Jesus. About time. Remedy recipe. Butterfly in the sky. I ain't got no chemistry skills, Doc, so this ain't happening at all. Yo, Doc, can you teach me chemistry, dude? You're a freaking doctor. Get your ass down here and teach me some chemistry, ho. Got my chewing gum. Got my mana potion. What you wanna do with it? Doc, I need you to train me in chemistry, G. Where you at? Where? Come on, Black. You can't train nobody in chemistry. You made the hybrid. You can't. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna fuss about it. Hey, another lab bench. Same shizzle. So you have 2 lab benches, oh? Okay. 2 lab benches in the same place. Alright. I guess that's not. Thank you! I've been looking for the damn jetpack bench the whole game, and we finally found it. Ladies and gentlemen, with the power of Jesus. And we're 2 points away from being able to damned use it. You vilest whores of all.
Let's keep going.
I don't have how do I not have an additional tank? Oh, I have all the tanks.
Shit.
Why you?
I don't know.
Why is he cussing at us? What do we do? We need 2 points for intelligence, but you know what's funny? We have exactly 2 points. That's what we have. You'll need to find a trainer, whore. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Cut me some slack here. Let's make sure that was intelligence we need for this. 25 intelligence. Let's get it right here, right now. I was trying to save it all up, but it didn't want to save it. Didn't want me to save it up. It wants me to use it, Jesus. Apply that skill, Lord. Hallelujah. Bam, now we had the jetpack bench. Watch me get strong with it, too. You have not learned. Well, let's learn it. Small jetpack that allows you to fly can be enhanced further. Well, let's enhance it further, baby. Let's enhance. Maneuvering boosters. Maneuvering boosters allow you to move sideways. You're a whore. Dang, they want 500 for this? You can dodge while using the... I don't need to dodge. I need to fly higher and longer, Jesus. You can fly faster thanks to sprint boosters. Well, you gotta have sprint boosters, right? And what other boosters are on here? Hustlers, busters, boosters, ho! Floating. Let you float on a spot and use your weapons at the same time. Oh, this is just stuff you could do in the old game. And I think if I remember correctly, in Elex 1, when you max out your levels and beat the game, you get an infinite jetpack. Which made me think, why do they not let the player get the infinite jetpack earlier in the game? Because, I mean, technically you can use it to cheat, but you wouldn't, because it's more fun to fly around and not cheat and actually engage in battle. Like, why did you give this to the player at the end of the game? Oh, no. That wasn't in Elex. That was in Crackdown. Never mind. I'm tripping. The games are all running together, friends. But I think there was some kind of boost to the jetpack in Elex 1. I don't think I'm terribly wrong about that. Anyway, Crackdown. Floating, retro rockets save you from crashing to the ground. When you're out of fuel, get a retro rocket. Do I really want to learn that? Wait. Do I have to use LP to learn this shizzle? Oh? Let's get an additional tank. Yep. Okay, so I can... But does it use an LP point or just the fuel tank? Please just use just the fuel tank. Please, can we? Yes! Oh, you developers are blessed! You frickin' game designers that don't suck! Oh, I'm kissing somebody at Piranha Bytes in the mouth when I do my tour of their studio. Which one of y'all wants a kiss? Mwah! Look at that! Oh, I'm going to film it, too, and put it on the internet. And then everyone, is he coming out of the closet? No. He just likes kissing people in the mouth. He's a touchy-feely kind of guy. It's just the way he is. That is wonderful that you don't use my LP points to... Oh, Jesus is the way. Isn't he? Look at Jesus just not losing any LP. Just, I could do this all day. Jesus, look at us pimping out here. No money, no LP, just extra fuel tanks, and now the entire game I'm going to be flying around looking for them fuel tanks like you ain't never seen. Oh, Jesus. A video game. Clem, slow us down, man. We're having too much fun. You know what happens when we start liking the game, Clem? It's countdown to something's going to piss us off. You know what? The final boss in this game is probably the same one from Elden Ring, and I'm going to quit. Alright, retro rockets save you from crashing. Yeah, let's get a retro rocket going. Shouldn't we? Alright, I don't want to use all my dang skill points. I need skill points to do some other things around here. I don't need to float. Sprint boosters. I like sprint. I like the idea of sprint boosters, Jack. I got to have me a sprint booster. Alright, now my jetpack. Press B to fly faster. Remember to keep an eye on your fuel. Okay, so I used my retro rockets. I don't even know what that did. I don't know what's happening. All I know is my jetpack is awesome now. And I could just keep going all around the world and finding jetpack fuel. I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to make this whole game about finding jetpack fuel. That's all I'm going to do. It's fine. I don't care about the story. I'm just going to fly around finding jetpack fuel, ho. Shit. That's me. I'm going to go fly right now. Catch you hoes later. Oh, shit. Hey! You're supposed to use the retro rockets, biatch. Saw that? Saw me fly right there? That was cool as hell, wasn't it? Son, I'm Thor. Ugh. Come on, bro. You not. This is the rest of the game right here, Jack. We done. Look at me flying, bitches. You can't stop me. Oh, we flying out here, Jesus. Come on, man. Come on, Black. Is this another jetpack desk? That's an ammo joint.
I don't know enough about that.
That's cool. Here's what we need to do, though, Jesus. We got to do this at least once. Probably a trophy for this, too. Or an achievement. Tristan says, this story seems familiar. Have we played this before, or am I thinking of the first Elex? You are thinking of the first Elex. And here we go, talking about some Elex. Here it is. Oh, yeah, bitches! You can't do that! And he lived! He lived! He didn't! How do you not die? How do you... I was totally prepared for that to be the end of the... I was totally prepared for him to die, and then we were going to take a break, but this fool lived. Oh, God, that's awesome. This crazy fool just freaking face planted into... Oh, man, this game's too much fun, man. Clem, shut it down. Shut it down, Clem. We're done. Oh, roll out, roll out. This thing can spit. Watch it now. Ease up into it. Don't let him spit on you now. Gotta retarget, retarget, retarget. Whoop! Oh, Dark Souls, bitch. That's how we do it. Elden Ring then got me prepared for this game, Black. That's the benefit of playing Elden Ring is it trains you and to fight in really horrible, tedious ways, so that when you play a fun game, you're really good at it. I still don't have the tools for that. Man, I got the jackhammer and Elex 1 within like 5 minutes. Y'all slipping on giving a brother the jackhammer. Alright, now can we try the jetpack situation again? Hey, look at this. Say hey, Willie Mays. Oh man, that was awesome. The game can't even get fall damage right. That is amazing. It's like, nah, we're not even gonna let you die. Go have fun, son. We heard you like video games that are fun. Here you go. Like, oh, really? I'm allowed to have fun? Yeah. The whole time? The whole time, Bryant. Oh, man. Piranha bites, you really kidding. Alright, let's loot this place this time before we go on our little extra. Hey, got more retro rockets for that ass. For that ass, you know what time it is. Hey. Hey, yes! Now I can work on my guns too! Oh, I'm having too much fun, Clip. Slow down. Oh, I don't have enough damaged blasters to fix this one. That's alright. I can fix my Berserker bow, though. Speaking of which, whoa, damn. That great bow is not playing with your ass. Got a grenade launcher, crossbow. Got some leveling to do before I can use those, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and plus up our Berserker bow. Bloop. Okay, so one of those will make... I can get 3 to make a enhanced Berserker bow. Excuse me, I need 3 damaged great bows to make a regular one. Yeah, this is great, man. I love that they added this like 2 worlds kind of rule set to this game. That's sweet, juicy, and delicious. Excellent. All right, cool. Break out here. That's definitely an upgrade from like the stuff you can do to your weapons and gear is definitely an upgrade over the first, if memory serves me right. Either way, it's very enjoyable. So I think Elex 2 will definitely get my recommendation. And all you had to do was make it at least as good as the first one. It's... Oh yeah, socketing bench. Oh, I don't know how to socket. Gotta get somebody to teach me how to put sockets on. And a receipt. Alright, let's shall we go for another fly? See if this one actually... Get the rest of our gear first and let's go flying. Actually, maybe we should go flying from up here. Alright. Save the game. Let's take another flight, baby. This is too awesome. Sounds like we about to find late game items early and get OP. That's how you do it, man. That's what makes RPGs fun. To me, is going to the lands you're not supposed to be in to fight things that are better than you so that you can be better than the mission you're on. Like, that's what I loved. When we play Final Fantasy 2, hopefully I'll be able to showcase for you guys, like, what is it about this genre that I love so much and why do I hate so many of the games in the genre. It's like the execution. Like the what makes an RPG an RPG is fundamentally great. It's just the way some designers want to implement it is not. And obviously I'm being subjective. It's not a statement of fact. It's just the way I see it. Oh man, because I think there's plenty of people who would disagree. Oh, Billy, dadgummit! Trying to fly. Slow me down, dadgum. All right, here we go. Oh, jump it. Yeah. It was fall damage, but it didn't kill him. Can't believe that doesn't kill him. That is the best thing that's ever happened in video games right there. Is the fact that oh, that's my dude right there, kick ass. Oh no, it's a different one. Oh, that's your ass tonight, ho. Should have known. Mess around in my crib, ho. I can't believe that doesn't kill him, but it just makes me love this game more than I was already going to. And I already, me and Piranha Bytes got a thing going, man. All right, let's get to that Billy Idol concert, shouldn't we? The thing we set out to do at the beginning of the game. We get to that Billy Idol concert, shall we? Yeah, definite upgrade to the soundtrack. Where you at, ho? I hear you, but don't see you. Oh! With that Dark Souls on you, boy, you don't know nothing. Look at you. Messing with the coldest pimp who's ever lived. Please give me my damn tools so I can party. All right. I feel like this system would work for a game version of The Rocketeer. I can see that happening. I can see that working. I mean, just how much higher I can fly immediately with just 3 upgrades in my jetpack. That's sweet. I mean, that's already, I think, 3 times the length I was able to stay airborne. That's cool. I need to learn how to use these retro rockets, though, man. That needs to be a thing that I figure out with some level of haste here. Yeah, would you guys like a sleep sounds joint like on this cliff right here? This work for you? Overlooking the town. Gotta find some waterfalls for Lisa. I know there's one that way. We'll go down there too to get the waterfall looking up for Lisa. Maybe down there by that radio tower down there would work. Oh, something that's gonna blow your mind off. Hopefully we'll play the game long enough to show it to you, but just somebody remind me when the moon is back out to take a look at the moon. And I'm sorry and you're welcome, but you're going to go insane when I show it to you. Because I already went. I'm now crazy. I was already pretty crazy, but the rest of the sanity I had left melted when I show you. When I saw what I'm about to show you, just be prepared for your brain to melt. Hopefully you're into that kind of thing. Now, where's my... I know there's got to be a teleport station here, and that's something this game does not do fantastically, which is like alerting you to, hey, there's a teleport station here, Jack. Like, yeah, I'd love a teleporting station, so I don't have to... I mean, although I can just fly and crash into things without dying. That's cool. Gap. says, "Yo, B, are you into other genres like racing games?" I don't like racing games unless I can blow up the cars that I'm racing against. Like combat racers all day. Rock and Roll Racing is my favorite racing game of all time. Super Nintendo. It's one of the best games ever made. It's actually just RC Pro-Am with rockets and landmines. That's all it is. It's a fantastic game. Big fan of RC Pro-Am too. Yeah, I love all kinds of games, man. I'm just really, really picky about what's fun to me, and most of what video game fans like is oftentimes just like the opposite of fun to me. So a lot of times I don't like specific games, but I don't think there's a genre of game that I like hate or don't like. Alright, looks like I can make a hunting bow. That's good to go.
The bandits on the roads are the lesser evil. This is Herbert.
Am I finally going to get my tool that I need? This looks like the tool shed. Can a brother get a tool? Forging the finest weapons is an art. It's important. Use the right materials. You can make strong weapons using materials from damaged weapons. Lack the necessary skill, a blacksmith can help. Alright, this radio has to go. Stop. Have a freaking nervous breakdown listening to that crap. What you gonna blacksmith for me, Black? Oh, blacksmithing. Alright, so my lead pipe. Oh, so you only need 3 of a damaged weapon. Then you can, yeah, I like that. Then you can start actually using the scrap and stuff that you find to make, like, an enhanced lead pipe. Let's make it. What am I missing? It says I have everything. I've got the pipe. Oh, no, I need 2 of the weapons, not 1. I got you. I got you. So you still need 2. Still need 2. That's all right. Make it work. Cool. I don't think I can do anything with these. Yeah, now we're good. An intuitive crafting system. Ooh, I can fix my bow and arrow now. Sweet buttercream. Make the hunting bow. Wow. Hunting bow is not quite as good as the berserker bow. Okay. No worries though. Billy Daggum. Rion Mole is here, so is Tag. What up, y'all? Quick break for the young man, and I shall return. Gotta check on the kiddos. Make sure nobody needs anything from me. Back in a minute. All right. Dadgummit, get back to your seats. Turn off whatever you was watching instead of me. Dadgummit. Better been something dadgum wholesome, too. A lot of chilies in this game, Black. I'm wondering what kind of dishes we're gonna make with that. That's oh, that don't look like you gonna make that one, G. Ow! I pressed the button to land, right? Guess I didn't do it right. Alright, Billy Idol concert. What are we doing? That's where we're supposed to be going. Instead of running around here like a maniac. Chili plant. Make sure we didn't leave anything in this little nook cranny right here. We sure did. Oh, you're the whore who stole the tea. Alright, Billy Idol. Here we come, brother. How far away is Billy Idol from where we are right now? Oh, right across this stream. So is the amphitheater on top of that mountain over there? Alright. Billy Idol, here we come. Yeah, flying through the river. It's not gonna get old. Oh god. Let's regen some health, shall we? Trying to get to the Billy Idol concert, baby. I ain't got time to pick the short and take the long route. We gotta get there. Ha ha! Yeah!
The sun, you know, it rots the brain. The way I walk is with a cane. The wind it blows, it takes me in. And times it turns, it makes me thin, yeah.
Woo! Woo!
My life is going down the drain. My wife, you know, she went insane. My kids are messed up in the brain. When I'm high, I feel no shame. When my mind won't hold still.
Woo!
When I feel the sickening chills. When I feel I've had my fill and every voice I hear is shrill. I call myself with whiskey and pills. I call myself with whiskey and pills. The people I know, their numbers change. Their view of me is rearranged. The way I see, they're really strange. I've got no reason to play their game, yeah. They look at me with eyes that stare. I look at them, but I don't care. I tell them all what's fair is fair, and here and there and everywhere. When my mind won't hold still. When I feel the sickly chills. When I feel I've had my fill and every voice I hear is shrill. I call upon my friends, whiskey and pills. I call upon my friends, whiskey and pills. Ooh, whiskey and pills. When you see me, I'm rolling around. My face hits the pavement, yes, I'm on the ground. Turn me around, see if I'm okay. Check out the smile that's on my face.
the bridge!
I was gonna die until I said into God's eyes. He said to me, well, come on, son, finish him up, boy, your days are done.
Go.
Off my mind, I got the chills. Even though he talked with skill. But the voice I heard was shrill. It was the sound I had to kill. I turned around and grabbed the whiskey and pills. Can't say goodbye to whiskey and pills. I call on my friends, whiskey and pills. I call myself with whiskey and pills. Whiskey and pills. Ooh, pills, yeah. Whiskey and pills, yeah. Whiskey and pills, yeah. Whiskey and pills, yeah. Whiskey and pills, yeah. Whiskey and
Y'all thought I was playing about that Billy Idol concert. I wasn't playing.
Exceptional.
That is the illest thing I've ever seen in a video game since Sacred 2 had a heavy metal concert in one of the dungeons. I don't was it Billy Idol on that game too? Might have also been Billy Idol. So that heavy metal concert in the middle of an RPG, that is not new, but Piranha Bytes just did a freaking fantastic version of it with a legitimately dope song. Well done. So I figured I'd take all the friends to a Billy Idol concert tonight, and that's my contribution to your happiness. Hopefully I've increased it by at least 14%. And if I haven't, well, we'll just keep trying. He says, Tag says, wait, you weren't kidding. You were being serious. It's Billy Idol. Yep. It is indeed Billy Idol. Here we are. Welcome to the party, pal. He says you damn near swallowed your teeth. You hit Mother Earth so hard. I've actually seen a man do that. It's very unpleasant to see a man hit Earth so hard that his teeth are stuck in Earth when he comes up. Yep. I've seen it happen to a man. And, woof. Not pleasant. He lived. And he got 2 fake teeth after that. Woof. Not a fun time. Actually, a similar thing happened to one of my sons. Not quite that intense, but he had to have some dental surgery as well during athletics. Actually, I'm trying to remember if it was during school. Woo. Sacred 2 was Blind Guardian according to Google. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I found that by accident just playing Sacred 2. I was trying to get all the achievements and whatnot, and I just ran into that. I was like, is this a heavy metal concert in the middle of, like, because having concerts in RPGs, I mean, that goes back to Final Fantasy, like the original Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 2. But, like, to do it that well, yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Like, Dying Light had a, was it Dying Light? Which game am I thinking of? Which one's the zombie RPG? Not the one that just recently got a sequel, but the one where you start on an island where it's a rap concert and that rapper is actually one of the players you can play as. I forgot the name of that game, but that game starts with a concert similar to that. A much lesser awesome concert than the one we just witnessed, but a concert nonetheless. This actually would be good for a meditation and sleep sounds too, like just come chill at the amphitheater. You guys think this would be a cool place to hang out for our meditation stuff? The Billy Idol Theater. That's what it's. I mean, the whole theater should be named after him after that concert, shouldn't it? It should just be called the Billy Idol Theater. Yo, they left his guitar down here. That's too cool. I now have the hiccups. That's not fun at all.
Billy was rad.
Spray cheese, but I got to have my spray cheese now. Shorter man on his spray cheese. That won't end well for you. It's a rat burger. Es la carne de rata. Este es el carne de rata. It's a rat burger. All right. Billy Joel I mean, what do we do after the Billy? I keep calling him Billy Joel. Billy Idol, for crying out loud. That stupid freaking Jim Gaffigan Billy Joel joke is stuck in my head, which is a great joke. I'm not calling it stupid because it's bad. It's actually very funny. I'm just calling it stupid because right now it's stuck in my head, and I keep saying Billy Joel instead of Billy Idol.
That concert was insane.
Not now.
Totally, man. Shame
Not
it's
now.
over.
When
Not now.
when are you guys done talking so I can interject?
Not now.
I guess not now.
Maybe he'll come back sometime.
And my teleporter, thank ye. Now we can get back to the Billy Idol concert faster. Oh, there's the moon, gang. Okay, now be prepared, y'all. Your brain is going to no longer function as it once did when I show you this. Just scared to even show it to you. I wish I hadn't seen it, because now I can't unsee it. But here we go. Let's take a look at the moon, gang. Take a hard look at the moon. And you will notice that it's actually spinning! And if that doesn't make your brain crack, I don't know what will. Yeah, Billy Idol was over his carry limit, so he left his guitar behind. The moon is actually spinning. That is nightmare fuel. Stop spinning. Just stop being awesome. Right. That's what I'm trying to say, Harley. Like, if I can see the moon spinning, it's too damn close. Well, by the way, this isn't Earth, in case y'all were wondering. This is a different planet altogether. So its moons behave slightly differently than Earth. Like, if you remember the brief time we spent with, what is that game made by the people who originally made Fallout? The Outer Worlds. Like, the moon in that game will make your brain melt off because it takes up half of the screen. That's how close it is to the planet. First time I saw the moon in that game, I freaked out. Like, ah! Why is the moon that close? But it was really cool. That I'm actually complimenting it. I think that's a really cool feature. Majora's Mask vibes. Oh, there's my boy. I see you, dog. I'm coming, baby. Don't you worry. Here comes Daddy. Daddy's here. Yes. Oh, yeah! That scared the shit out of me. Where you at, ho? Come get this ass whooping you need. I know we've been stalking each other too long. It's time, ho. It is time for your ass. Come on. No, ho. You running? Ho, asshole. Yeah, come get this. Yeah, ho. How about that? All right, that actually is not terribly strong. Come on, Stormalized or whatever your name is. Nobody cares. Come on, ho. Could have done the sound effects better on this part of the game, that's for damn sure. Uh-huh, now you scared. Nice hit. Let's get some food while we at it, baby. Oh, you can't. Okay, so can I only use ranged combat if I do that? I'm guessing I can only do ranged combat that way. Alright, we gotta get used to this new jetpack. It's pretty advanced, but it's easy to crash too. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. Actually, let's go to your house. Let's take it to your house, dog. Let's come into your lair. Make this fight happen. Now we can get down to fisticuffs. Yeah, fisticuffs, bitch. Oh. My grub on. Traded blows with you, homie. Get this ass whipping that you need. Come and get this ass whipping that you need. Come and get this ass whipping that you need. All day, ho. Oh, where am I? Okay, trying to get my bearings. I'll bring it back down. I'm too slow. Gotta get that right. There you is. Yeah. Some grub. Gotcha. What you got for me, Doc? 200 experience, that ain't no slouch. I appreciate that. That is a good dose of XP right there, dog. Hey, got a shield, son. First one of those I've found. Don't forget that spoon, too. I see the fork, but get the spoon. There you go. Come on, baby. We can't leave the spoon behind. There we go. Oh, damn. I was going to chill. That is not going to be happening with that guy here. As I said, not with that guy here. Ain't nobody wants to chill, huh? The XP doleouts are much better in this Elex 2 than they were in Elex 1. Oh, hell no. No. Take the lessons learned from Elden Ring, baby. Keep balling. Keep balling. Grab your gear and keep balling, baby. That's what Elden Ring taught me. Yeah, this will be a good spot. Yo, that's a dope spot for... Let's see if we can get some meditation. Focus action down here right quick. Hey, hey. Ho, 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 ho. What up, big fella? You're in my sleep sound spot, man. You big troll fellas. Listen, man. We cool around here. Ain't nobody trying to beef for nothing. Hey, man, we just cooling, right? No? We're not cooling? Ain't nobody cooling. And even the bird has no chill. Come on, baby. Somebody got to have some chill up here. See that wind up. Wow! There is no chill in you, as the Emperor has foreseen. Yo, yo. All right, sleep sounds, baby. Easy, don't jump off the mountain. Yeah, we can post up right here. Get a nice waterfall. Where did the moon go? The moon already set, apparently. Come back out at some point during the evening, I imagine. Yeah, man. Yo, giant spider dude. Yeah, we got waterfalls and everything, y'all. Got everything you need. Everything you need. BillyIdolAmphitheater.com. Alright, so let's mosey to the center of town over there. Then, and only then, will we bid everybody a fond adieu. Where you at, bird? Yes, give me my loot. Yo, what is this? What the hell? I don't even want to know. Definitely live up to your name there, Screamer. Your namesake is valid. Getting a lot of plasma ammo when what I need is laser ammo. But I will definitely take the plasma because eventually I will switch to plasma. Is how I roll, after all.
Just can't do that yet.
See, Ryan says, did you upgrade your armor to the 2 chains plate? I did. Yeah, on the last playthrough, man, we got some new armor.
For some reason, I don't buy
Good
Dawkins' story
observation.
about the hybrid machines. But, well, who can prove otherwise? Ugh.
Yeah, we mentioned
That
this
still
as
wasn't
a. Oh,
everything.
I'm sorry, he's talking. We mentioned as much at the start of the show, but I think that was before you got here, my brother. First aid kit. Heck yeah. I love the cyberpunk, not cyberpunk. Oh, what is that movie? Blade Runner. The Blade Runner synthesizers in this soundtrack are murderously good. Very, very nice. Oh, so you can do that. I was just getting ready to talk about why haven't the developers allowed that, and they absolutely do. I just wasn't doing it. That's outstanding. I wonder if I just walk around if it'll do it. Not quite. I hear you. Calm down. Scavenging, baby. Back off a little bit. Got him. Nice. This game is too cool, man. I have done very little of the story, but I've seen a good amount of the world. Like, the freedom the game gives you is... Maybe that's Piranha Bytes' MO, though. It's kind of like, yeah, there's a story here if you want, but go nuts, do what you like. So yeah, as soon as I get over this cold and all that jazz, we will have some Tiny Tina's Fortune 500 Marathon, or whatever that game's called. For those of you who are interested, I know Clem's interested in that game. We'll have some gameplay footage. And, you know, I'll give my always colorful commentary on how I am or am not enjoying the game. But, you know, I've never played a Borderlands game that I thought sucked. I've always thought they were more hyped, maybe, than they deserve to be. Just because of what they are is kind of by nature not fun for an extended period of time, at least not to me. But I've always thought they were pretty solid games, so I can't imagine I won't have fun with it. But Clem, you were saying you didn't like 3 at all, so I don't know what the I don't know what they changed to make you feel that way because I haven't played it. But yeah, like I played Borderlands 2, and then I played I think we went back and played the original Borderlands after that. Or something along those lines. No. We played Borderlands together because it was one of the first games I think I ever reviewed. Like the second or third ever game review I did for Borderlands 2, I think. But yeah, like I just remember like really liking it, but then like being glad the games are not terribly long because they get old. Looter shooters are not typically my thing because the leveling isn't terribly fun. It's usually just kind of leveling to get a perk that maybe lets you use a gun that you like or whatever. It's kind of parochial, and I never really felt like in those games I was getting stronger. I just felt like I was being made strong enough to handle the task in front of me, which is fine. Just then don't make the game have a leveling system. Let's just play. Otherwise, I will be disappointed in the lack of progress. Whether you're a man or a woman, we're looking for you. Apply at our enrollment center today. Infinite skies for a better future.
My head.
Hang in there, Jax. Start lunching out now, baby. Not right when the world needs you, Jax.
I've already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Got it. I knew we could get up here. That better be a blueprint, ho. Dang it. Let's see, Tag says, do you get any sort of thorns damage from those spikes in the armor? Unfortunately not. That's funny. Most of the armor in this game is just cosmetic. It does give you some, protection or whatever. These games' combat is very parochial. It's not a whole lot of dice rolls and stuff going on here. It's just, hey, man, fight some things. There's a lot of things like you guys didn't see on stream. Like I've already gone to the area of the game where there's super, transformer mechs running around. Eventually you'll get better gear to kill those guys. But for now, hang out. And the combat's not very deep, which, thank Jesus, the less deep, the better. Like, I want depth in the customization system, not in the damn combat. Combat is very simple. If I'm better at shooting you than you are at shooting me, I typically win. But video game nerds for years have been trying to simulate combat, and it's just like, oh, God, this is what happens when nerds make things. They overcomplicate everything. So this is definitely more my speed than a lot of the games out there. But, you'll hear people complain, oh, it's just a button masher. They're all button mashers, guys. It's just some of them make you push buttons. Like some of them force you to push buttons in ridiculous orders to get outcomes. It's still button mashing there, champ. But, I'm all for button mashers. More button mashing. I'll button mash my ass off. if I don't have to play Dance Dance Revolution with an enemy. Plim says, I played the first one because it was a new thing. Second one was fun, nothing serious. And the random drops on weapons was the replay on it. Cool. 3, I don't know who or what. The air was just felt like they were trying to make it more serious. And the humor was forced and blah. Yeah, I mean, they had pretty much run out of story fodder in 2. Like with the plot twist in 2, it kind of felt like they were out of gas back then. In terms of trying to make, because a Borderlands story is not terribly interesting. It's just a bunch of characterized humans that are over the top and that therefore are supposed to be funny. I mean, Handsome Jack was funny in the first one and at times in the second one. There was some decent humor. But, you know, beyond that, I never thought it was really all that great. But if you're saying 3 got worse, then I got you. It's, I say all that to say I'm not surprised. They seem to have been running out of steam during 2. Take it easy, JQ. Have a great night, my friend. Oh, that train car is going to have all kinds of cool stuff on it. Can't wait. This game is a scavenger's dream. Hey, energy cells. Needed that. Heck yeah, I did. I'll at you. Hey, fella. Remember, all these things can spit blood and fire at you, so be careful out there, friends. Everything does want you dead. These sunglasses are the best thing that ever happened. I can see everything. Oh, I don't... There's no way this game's going to get me to take these sunglasses off. I don't care how good the armor is. Unless the armor has the sunglass ability. That would be great. Like a piece of armor that also does what the sunglasses are doing. Or maybe I can customize armor later to do what the sun... Hopefully they've built... Because they've upgraded a little bit the crafting and customization system. Seems like they've added just a little bit more depth to it, which good on them. Not trying to do too much. Just a little taste. Incremental steps of greatness. That's what I like. Oh, I got me another retro rocket, baby. Holler at you. Ooh, new fuel cells for my jetpack. Yes! Oh, my jetpack about to be awesome.
No, just can't do that yet.
I gotta get my lockpicking skills squared away. That is not acceptable. Really? You still angry, dude? Come on, man. Same team. See how much damage I can do to him. That's actually not bad damage. I wouldn't waste the ammo on him, but got him to run away. That's good enough. For now, we'll come back when we're better supplied. Because then we can handle a fight like that. I really hope this game has a money glitch like the last one did so I can cheat my way to buying more ammunition. I do it because I just think the idea of ammunition in video games is stupid. But I guess in this game I kind of get it. Because it's, you know, it's made to feel like an apocalypse or whatever. I'm back, ho. They did balance the difficulty better in Elex 2 also, because in Elex 1, easy difficulty was still impossible until you leveled up a little bit. Like, everything was a one-hit kill, it seemed like in Elex 1. At least in this one, you get a little bit of leeway. Like, if you get it, you don't have to worry too much about getting hit once and then just dying. Like, you may take a pretty hefty amount of damage, but you can run around and be a little bit more risky like I was doing right there, trying to get items while running away from a giant, whatever that thing is. I don't even know what to call it. Warrior potion. Yes. Ooh, energy cells and rockets. Oh, I'm about to be blowing everybody up. Y'all ain't ready for me, Jack. Coldest pimp on Cybertron. You don't know me. Mana. And this game is too cool, bro. It's too much, man. It's too cool. It's too much fun. That's a trash bag. That was terrifying. It looked like one of those big brute monsters just chilling on a pipe. Like, oh man, that can't be good. That's where he lives. Wonder he's angry. Ah. So how does one get in? Ah! Aquí está. Tag says, eventually the ammo becomes just another thing you manage. You wish you didn't have to spend the time managing. Borderlands, Outer Worlds. Yeah, I don't get ammunition in video games other than I know there's a bunch of anal retentive OCD having people who would lose their mind. Like, I can't immerse myself in the game without ammunition, so all of us have to have it because of that guy. It's the stupidest shit ever. Like, I get ammunition maybe, like in survival games where the point is for resources to be scarce. Of course. Yes, ammunition all day in a survival game where I may shoot at something 6 times. Right? But in a game where it's going to be all-out gun warfare at some point once the character's leveled up enough, he doesn't want to have to keep going around buying up all the ammunition everywhere. Like, it just gets really old to have to keep supply. Like, even in Elden Ring, I spent the first 4 hours of the game just collecting supplies. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm just going to run around and collect. I think I had the max of the Roa fruit that you pick up. It wouldn't let me pick up the Herba Leaves, the Roa fruit. I had 999 stacked twice. This is like, I'm just not going to run out of this. This is a pain in the ass that video games make you do this. Yeah, and Borderlands should absolutely not have effing ammunition. I don't understand why that game has ammunition. If you want to make the player reload because you suck, fine. But ammunition in a game like Borderlands or ammunition in Mass Effect was the stupidest. It's like, really? You're going to make... Ugh. Why? Like, who is this for? Because he sucks. Stop making games for this guy. Oh, baby. Yeah, we about to do that. You best believe. As soon as I get these spears and bolts squared away. Is this the complaint box where they're like, hey, put your complaints in here and the boss will read them. And he's plotting to fire everybody that filled out one of them stupid ass things. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. The password has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I refuse to believe that that's not the password. Oh, this is a meme from Gothic. This is an Easter egg. This is a total effing Easter egg. So I really wish the password was 1234567 but it's totally gonna be Tetrianda, or however you pronounce that. Ah. Alright, neither of these is gonna work. Alright, come back to this another time.
No dice. Well, that didn't work.
Alright, I thought that wouldn't work. So yay. Hopefully we didn't break it. Alright, hopefully we didn't break that little quest right there, but if we did, there's always the 9th plate. Definitely some dark Elex. Oh, that stuff's gonna come in handy. Please properly sort whatever that said, because nobody's reading it. Sorry for the person whose job it was to write that. I know it means, yes! More of this fuel, baby! I'm gonna have so much fuel in my jetpack. I'm gonna fly, telling you, dog, I'm gonna fly all over the place in this mofo. Ain't ready for me. Slug thrower. Talk to me, Goose. Stand by. Home one is gold leader. Okay. Dang it. Butchered that again. Alright, so 2, 6. Cross off 2. Cross off 6. Cross off 7. Got him!
I'm in.
The skills of Shamborn. The latest energy drink. Run faster, jump higher. What you beefing about, dog? Let's talk about it. We don't have to fight. We could be friends. You don't want that, do you? Okay. Maybe I can get a pet. Take you with me. Yes, that was an Andy Samberg reference. Well played, Chris. I threw it on the ground is the name of the song. Or threw it on the ground or on the ground, whatever the lyrics are actually called. But yes. I picked up the energy drink in the game and I quoted Samberg's lyric. The latest energy drink. Run faster, jump higher. Man, I ain't gonna let you poison me. I threw it on the ground. Good ear there, Chris. You're killing, brother. Open this door, ho. There's dragons out here. Hey, ho. Somebody open the doors, dragons. Oh, I found another fuel tank. Oh, I'm gonna go nuts up off these fuel tanks, G. Y'all don't want to see me with these fuel tanks, bruh. Got Clem's garlic bread. Clem, we got the garlic bread for you, baby. Clem'sGarlicBread.com. Happy birthday to the ground. That's actually my favorite line from the whole sketch. Happy birthday to the ground. No, I'm sorry. My favorite line is, I threw the rest of the cake too. Like that was important for us to know. That's part of the story. that he threw the rest of the cake too. That's the best part of that joke. I threw the rest of the cake too. Like, why? Why did you throw the rest of the cake? Leave these people alone. You fucking piece of shit that hates everything. Oh, God. Yeah, I still watch that sketch. It still makes me laugh, man. I ain't even going to front. That one still gets me. And plus, I mean, Samberg's a funny dude, so what are you going to do? Oh, man.
That didn't work. No, just can't do that.
You ain't got the skills to crack this safe, ho. Okay. You have to call me names? Just talk about it? Nah, we can't just talk about it, ho. It's real business out here. What does that even mean? I just knew they'd put something in here for me. I knew y'all'd put something in here for me, the dude who would actually explore it. Let me down on that one, Piranha Bytes. You let a brother down, but you know you come through in so many fantastic other ways. We can easily let that slide. Easily. It's not even it. Forget it happened. I've already forgotten it. Yeah, slug thrower ammo, baby. Ooh, I missed a whole area. Let's go figure that out, shall we? Got to get the toy dinosaur, dog. You can't not have the toy dinosaur. If I could say the words, that would be great. The English language would stop slapping me in the lips. That'd be alright. The Readest energy drink. Run faster, jump higher. My dad's not a phone. What's up, Agent 85? How you doing? My mind went to Brondo. It's got electrolytes. I ain't seen no plants growing out of toilets. That's good. You sure you ain't the world's smartest man?
No, just can't do that yet.
You just can't do that yet. I could cheat and look it up on the internet, but we'll play by the rules for now. I'm surprised by how many not recipes I've been finding in this game. Are there less weapon recipes in this joint? Or recipes for whatever we're crafting in this fantastic game? Like healing potions. I think I have Elex potion and healing potions down. I think those are literally the only two recipes I've found among all the other things I've scavenged in this wonderful game. Alright, this is the one where we started. Cool. We have doubled back. Already checked all the trains. Make sure we got all the buildings checked. And we can call it a noche, y'all. What do you say? I'll check in with my kids too, just in case they're doing Tiny Tina stuff. Maybe we'll have a secondary stream at some point. We'll see. Where you at, ho? Yeah, showtime, bitch! Where you at? You get this ass whooping you need. That's what Elden Ring needs, a damn jetpack. That would immediately make the game immediately better. You're doing all that damn hollering. I'm here to fight. You're the one running. Big coward. All that hollering and screaming. We could have been into fisticuffs. But you don't want to engage because you're a coward. focused energy drinks. Oh, Shiza! Gotta watch that depth perception, baby. Oh, man. I know there's gotta be something there, and it's gotta be so worth it, but I don't feel like doing the thing I know it wants me to do the do. Is that a door down there? Sure enough. Alright, is this the one we've already been in? Nay, Charlie, it's not. Alright, I think we did it, ladies and gentlemen. And others. Hey, hey! Is that a forlorn? What's up, Black? No, just contaminated person, eh? Ooh, we traded some damage right there, homie. Oh, you ain't got no stamina left. Bust his ass. Hey, man, you made me hit a bird, dude. That's not cool. Messing with the morality system. All that stamina up out your ass. You really get to see how weak my weapons are. Luckily, I got a decent amount of defense here, and I do know how to fight, kind of, in this game and not completely get my ass tossed up. He's gonna swing. Dang it, B, you're too slow. Come on, man, I thought Elden Ring trained you better than this. All in your ass. Alright, back up. There goes his stamina. Going. You got me killing birds, bro. That's not cool. And why did they make killing birds part of the morality system? Your morality system in this game already sucked, guys. Leave it out. Please. Stop it with the morality systems in these games that are overly parochial and silly. I mean, it's not enough to make the game bad. It's just having to have another silly thing to micromanage as you play through a game just gets old. I didn't even hit him. He hit me. That's how bad that move was. Alright, I didn't get too terribly scathed. Coming here and getting into those fisticuffs and hanging with these wonderful creatures of the world. Get to a slightly safer space, shall we? Do our closeout conversation and all high five and hug each other. Get up out of here. Oh, we're gonna try something. Hopefully it works. Clem says, so the game's 8 out of 10 so far. On my scale, I don't, I never give scores to games because what is it, 8, versus a 9? I mean, this is just my kind of game. So it's 10 out of 10 because like really the only thing that matters to me, honestly, in these video games is the amount of joy it causes pit against the amount of frustration it causes. That's it. Like, I get a lot of joy out of playing Piranha Bytes games, like 10 level joy. And there's very, very minor annoyances that are you just live with them because it's the style of the game and the old school fans like it, and it's not the end of the world, so you just deal with it. So yeah, like for me, it's just all about the joy, and I get so much incredible joy out of this game. That is not how I wanted that to happen. I wanted to do a little bit better than that, but that's all good. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, definitely. If I could give a game a score, 8 out of 10 sounds about right. I'm biased as hell, though, so this game's kind of like I have so much more fun with Elex than I have with pretty much every other type of game I play. So, like, I look back at last generation. It was Nier Automata, Elex, Death Stranding. But even Death Stranding had its frustrating moments. Like, the games that are just all joy and minor frustration, it's like Elex, Nier Automata, stuff like that, man. I love those games. I can't get enough of them. Oh, crap. Oh, he grabbed it. Well done, bro. Adding that mechanic to this game just shows me that these developers give a crap about their game being well received. Like, because I just made a mistake right there that the game corrected for me because it knows the controls are imperfect. And so instead of letting me be frustrated and falling to my death, the game just latches on and lets you climb up. It does you a solid. Because it's like with the player can't see in 3D. He can only see what he's looking at. He's not realizing he's making this mistake. So when he lets off the gas, we'll help him out. That's a huge, huge upgrade over the last game. Definitely the visuals are better. Definitely the soundtrack was already great. The soundtrack's even better now.
That's just not normal.
And the combat is much improved. It's not much more
so
deep.
Focused on their petty little problems. Endless feuds with their neighbors. It's all they care about. If they don't prepare for the coming onslaught soon, they'll be wiped out.
Yeah, anyway, he distracted me from what I was talking about. His yapping. Is that not a pipe and instead a golf club? Nope, it's a good old-fashioned pipe, baby. Good old-fashioned lead pipe that I've been strengthening this joint too. Nice and crooked. From all that beating we've been doing to these people out here. Oh, that town down there? I've been there. Oh, you guys saw me go there. Never mind. That was actually part of the stream. I forgot. That's where the little kid pickpocketed us. So yeah, that's Elex, gang. I can't say enough good things about Piranha Bytes, man. I'm just like, I'm really glad that there are developers. Like, if anybody from Piranha Bytes ever watches anything I do, and I don't know that you guys watch, I don't know that you would, but if anybody from Piranha Bytes ever comes across one of my shows, let me take my, satirical, making fun of everything hat off and be serious for a second. Just thank you. Thank you that there's you're just evidence that there are game designers out here for those of us who find a lot of modern gaming kind of tedious and not that fun. I don't think I've ever hated a Piranha Bytes game I've played. I've certainly liked more. I've liked some more than others, but Piranha Bytes, for whatever reason, man, and they get better. Like, if you could go back and just play the original Gothic and then play this and see the leaps and bounds that this game has made. Because, like, when I look at a game like Elder Scrolls, it has not made the type of advancements that I've watched Piranha Bytes do. Right? With each iteration trying to make their craft a little bit better. And Elder Scrolls does it too, but not, to me, not like Piranha Bytes does. But it's just, it's so awesome that there's a developer out here who can make something that players like us, I'll say like me, I don't want to speak for other people, but players like me have really weird tastes that care more about fun than challenge and don't care about all these stupid ass stories everybody's trying to tell. And even though these games have a story in it, it's obviously not the focal point. The focal point is exploring the world, fighting things, and finding ways to make yourself stronger so you can continue the fight. And I'm so glad games like this still exist and are still being made, because there's been a lot of years where I've wondered, man, I might have to give up this hobby if XYZ doesn't change. But then somehow, some way, somebody always manages to come in and say, oh, but what about this game? Like Kingdoms of Amalur happens. And that game is one of the most underappreciated titles in the history of mankind. We'll definitely play that on a stream eventually too. I know I started with it and kind of moved away from it because I had a bunch of other stuff going on at the time, but we'll definitely come back to that one. Like Kingdoms of Amalur is a wildly underappreciated game, and I think there's a few things they could have added to it that would have made it a lot better that they just didn't do for whatever reason. And I think it was just because of to make the development easier and faster and cheaper, they didn't do my suggestion, because it would have changed the physics and the fundamental gameplay quite a bit to do what I suggest. But the games like that don't really get the love they deserve, but they exist, and I'm glad they do. You know, Two Worlds, a game a lot of people who have followed me have at least heard of. Most people don't even know what that game is. It's like, is that a movie? Yeah. Is that a music album? Yeah. But it's also a game, you know, and I'm just super happy that there are game developers out there that get people like me and still make stuff for us. That's awesome. Cool. So Piranha Bytes, thank you for continuing to deliver what I consider to be extremely high quality for so long. I get that a lot of us define quality differently. A lot of people say your games are buggy. That's not a lie. Sometimes they are. Even this game, we've seen quite a few bugs. Nothing game breaking, most of them just silly. But high polish is not what I expect from you guys. A world that I want to get lost in, that I want to keep coming back to, that I want to go on adventures in, and I actually give a crap about the characters in. Even though the story's kind of cornball, I still give a crap. They still manage to make these characters very endearing, despite the more kind of generic story writing that goes on here. So, and you know, I'm not very far into the game. Maybe the story gets amazing and has a bunch of twists and turns. I don't know. But anyway, let's take the last comments from you wonderful people and get you guys. Well, I technically have tomorrow off because kids are out of school. So it's kind of off, but also not off because I got to be here with the kids, but I don't have to do the school rush. But I also don't have tomorrow off because I got to go pick up my wife from her birthday extravaganza that she's been on this past several days. Just having, every time I see her too, she looks so gorgeous, which, I mean, she's a gorgeous lady, but you can tell when someone is well rested and enjoying themselves most of the day and not having kids scream at them. Like, she just looks incredibly just glowing and gorgeous. I was like, damn, babe, you look. She was sending me pictures of her and her friends, like, damn, girl, when you coming home? Shit. You know, which she already told me. She's like, it's home Monday. I was like, yes. Don't hurt me though, or do, either way. But so there's that. But I want to be respectful to y'all's time because many of you may not have off tomorrow. So we'll see about maybe doing a doubleheader stream tonight, depending on what's going on with my kids. But if I don't see you again tonight, all will be well. Let's see, Tristan. Oh, okay, I have not missed any comments. Cool. Agent 85 says the remaster is out, and they recently added a new expansion to Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah, I bought the remaster for Xbox One last year, or is that 2 years ago when that came out? And then we started to play it, and then I kind of fell off. I need to come back to it. I need to stop BSing. Definitely need Kingdoms of Amalur needs to be one of those games, because when it comes to the gaming part of what we're doing here on YouTube, and gaming isn't all that we do, I'll start ramping up other things that I do here as time goes on. But one of the things I definitely want to do with my gaming streams is showcase not just video games that I think are amazing, but video games that I know are not going to get the love that I think they do. Like, Elex is never going to be celebrated the way I think it deserves. Pound for pound, and I am on the record as saying this, and people are thinking, oh, he's just saying that to get the views. Believe what you like. That's totally fine. I am on the record as saying Elex, for me, is a better game than Skyrim, and it's not even close. Like it's not. It's not even. I like Skyrim, by the way. I don't dislike it. I just don't love it. I think it is violently mediocre compared to what it could be based upon who made it. That's why I don't sweat Skyrim's balls like everybody else does, because it is living. Fallout 4 and Skyrim are Bethesda living well below their potential. And I just don't want to do that anymore. I don't want any more experiences that are, oh, yeah, y'all used to be awesome. Remember that? Remember when this was awesome 10 years ago? Like, update your shit. Like, and that's not me yelling at them or complaining. That's like, hey, you motherfuckers are the reason I'm playing video games again. Can you get your act together so we can love you appropriately and I can play your games on the show and not shut the hell up about them? Please, I want to love you on the show. But damn, it ain't going to get there with Skyrim. Like, just no. Like, is Skyrim a great game? Yes. Is Skyrim a great Bethesda game? No. Get out of here. To me, I think Elex is eons better than Skyrim. Maybe not in the technical categories, but I don't care about any of that shit. The frame rate. Frame rates can eat all the dicks. I want to play something fun and not clunky. Well, I guess this game has some clunk to it. But, like, Elder Scrolls clunk is like 20-year-old clunk. Let's get that shit sorted out. Anyway, like, I want to focus on games I love, but games that I know are not going to get any of it. Games that I know will not get the attention that I know they deserve. And Elex 2 definitely deserves to be talked about. And I assure you, nobody's talking about it. One, because there's no money in it, so none of the influencers can talk about it because they're not being paid to. Or talking about it is not what pays them, is how I should say it. I'm not alleging that all these influencers are being paid by game companies. But make no mistake, game companies do pay you to pay their games. I get hit up quite often to play people's games for money. But not so much that, but there is no money in them talking about Elex because there's not enough of an audience to care about them having an opinion. I don't have that problem. I can talk about what I want. So, yeah, we're definitely going to showcase games like Kingdoms of Amalur, Nier Automata, Elex, and Elex 2. Games that don't get the love that I think they deserve. Clem says, the Skyrim modding community is what makes the game. Also, and that's true. I am totally talking about vanilla Skyrim. I'm sure with all the PC community mods, the game's amazing. In fact, I've played the Xbox version with a couple of mods that immediately made the game more fun. So yeah, I basically turn on all the Jedi mods that give me lightsabers and let me use the Force. And then Skyrim becomes a million times more fun. But like I can't give the game a pass because that's in it, because somebody else developed that. Like if Bethesda had made the game that way, like I always give credit to the Dragonborn DLC where you go back to Solstheim. Where do you go back to? You go back to the place from Morrowind. You go back to Morrowind. It's fantastic. Like that DLC, I've said it many times on this show, but I remember thinking like, dang, that DLC was awesome. Why wasn't the rest of the game like this? Like, that was actually really, really dope. And then there's another DLC for the game I've never even played, so maybe that's good. But like just the base Skyrim game I thought was violently mediocre compared to what Bethesda's capable of. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, it was just my reaction to it. Tristan says, I don't got time for mods. I got kids. Yes, you do, sir. Clem says, I agree. I'm saying they could do better, but the fans making their job too easy. Yeah, the fact that fans let you get away with putting out some mediocre shit that they make great, and then the fans have to pay for that. Like, you're going to charge us money to make your game for you? That's like, I'm not hating on them. I don't knock anybody's hustle. Does anybody want to pay me to... Does anybody want to give me money tonight for the work you're doing? I will gladly take it. I just feel... I reckon I don't have the favor with my audience that Bethesda has where they're capable of doing that to you. Like, if y'all want to give me, like, why don't y'all go to work tomorrow and then give me your paycheck? Appreciate that. that's the equivalent. Dag says the place where you have the dude shovel and dig the ruins out for you. I don't remember doing that. I remember teleporting through some weird dungeon and having to fight a dragon lord or something. Just remember, like, you had to find these codex that opened up parts of this weird, like, interdimensional portals that you were in. It was like space age type crap. It was weird but really cool. Kind of like that's kind of Bethesda's thing, though. I noticed that with Fallout. Like Fallout 3, the base game was very tedious, but some of the DLCs they added to it were cool, where you like go to space, right? And then Fallout New Vegas just crushed. Fallout New Vegas is easily the best one to me. But yeah. Anyway, thank you, gang. Thank you so much for coming through. We love you. We're stronger than I. And we'll see you back here on the next one. Peace.